Here we go. We're up to mitzvah number 92. This is prohibitive mitzvah number 55. It's mitzvah's loisas in the Torah number 55. Very, very basic mitzvah. Shemais Chav Gimel Pasuk Yotes. Shemais 23 verse 19. Lo yisavashel gedi b'chalev imoy. Gentlemen, if I were to ask you, what are the three, definitely from the three most basic mitzvahs of Jews today, what would you say they are?
Kosher.
Kosher.
Keeping Shabbos.
Keeping Shabbos. Okay, for sure. Kosher and keeping Shabbos. No?
Smila.
For Smila. Okay.
Not true.
Tefillin, but not every Jew. There are a lot of Jews that do not put on tefillin, but there are a lot of Jews, they might not put on tefillin, but they keep kosher, right? Might not put on tefillin every day, but they keep kosher. Keep kosher home. And somewhat about Shabbos. I mean, but it shows that a person now is really more of a from a yid, like you said.
No, don't keep kosher.
Excuse me?
No, don't keep kosher. My father went to people's houses before when he went like I don't know how do you say fraternity.
Okay.
Fraternity in college, like
Fraternity, yeah.
Yeah, so he went to them and the guys don't eat kosher food in the house.
Okay. Anyway, one of the basics of kashrus is milk and meat. You can't mix milk and meat. This is the mitzvah. You cannot, it says you cannot boil a young goat in its mother's milk. Lo yisavashel gedi, you cannot cook a kid, a baby's goat, b'chalev imoy, in the milk of its mother. Now, it is forbidden to cook the meat of any animal in milk, even if you're not going to even eat from the mixture. So I cannot cook, as they say, milk and meat. I'm not even going to eat from it. If I'm in a nursing home and I've got my job is to cook and it's going to be cooking up milk and meat, can't do it. Okay?
You get fired.
You're going to get fired? I don't know. Get another job. If you're not allowed to do it, you're not allowed to do it. Are you allowed to break Shabbos? Because you're going to get lashes for it, by the way. Okay? The Torah repeats, you're going to get malchus. The Torah repeats this pasuk 3 times. It's here. It's also another place in Shemais. Shemais Lamadal pasuk Chav Vav. And it's also brought in Devarim Yadalat pasuk Chav Aleph. 3 places. The same thing. Lo yisavashel gedi b'chalev imoy. Again, lo yisavashel, 3 times, the same thing. The first pasuk we learn out, the Gemara says we learn out that you cannot cook meat and milk together. That's here. The second one teaches us that that it's forbidden to eat from a mixture of milk and meat. And the third pasuk teaches us that you cannot have any benefit, any hana, from milk and meat that were cooked together, even if it was done inadvertently, by accident. Now, this aveira of milk and meat is more strict than any other law of kashrus. In all the other cases of kashrus, things that you're not allowed to eat, forbidden stuff, you only get malchus if you had hana, benefit or pleasure from it. However, over here, even if you just cook it, and you get no benefit from having cooked it, you cooked it for somebody else, you will get lashes. You're going to get malchus.